friends. You're in the happy place to grow with Mrs. Davis, and we are going through our lessons this week in week 2, building our reading with our first steps to success, which is hearing and being able to say sounds that we hear when we are listening for words. It's all about identifying sounds, rhyming and repeating, super easy. But we know that these skills that we're working on are going to help us later on when we see words in print. We're going to be able to identify and say those sounds much easier. So I'm glad you're joining me. We're saying it's Tuesday or day 2, week 2, with our phonemic awareness strategies and activities. We've got 4 quick activities. If you've been with me for a couple sessions, you know this goes really quickly. You've got to get comfortable, find a good spot, be focused, turn off all TVs, radios, put your dog to bed, whatever you need to do, because these activities are going to be where we're working together. You're going to have to do your work, but no materials are necessary. Just you and your voice and your great listening. All right, let's get started. I'm going to put on the old reading glasses. Okay. Our first activity is rhyming and repeating. Our sound that we're listening for today is ip. Repeat that at home. Ip. All the words that we say today rhyme because the sound that you hear in each of these is ip. So I'll say 2 words, they rhyme, and then it'll be your turn to repeat them. Here we go. Dip, tip. Easy. Tip, zip. Your turn. Next pair. Zip, hip. And our final 2 words that rhyme. Hip, sip. You do it. Excellent. So it was dip, tip, tip, zip, zip, hip, and hip, sip. These words rhyme because they all have ip. Yes. Okay, activity 2. We're on to number 2. We're going to be thinking about hearing and identifying the very first sound in a word. So words have letters, letters have sounds, and as you're thinking about reading words in the future, or you're working on even now reading words, you've got to think about individual sounds. What's first, what's next, what's last. And you've got to be able to break that down. So these activities help with that. First sound we hear. I'm going to say a sound, you'll repeat it. Then I'm going to say a word that starts with that sound and you repeat. Really fine-tuning the listening and identifying. Here we go. All right. B. Back. So far, so good. B. Bike. Okay, next. B. Box. Good. Did you say B? Box. Hear that B? B at the beginning? B. Boat. Super. You're doing great. Last one. B. Beak. Great. All of these words begin with B. We had back, bike, box, boat, and beak. All right, activity 3. Easy. We're just rolling on through them. Okay, this is where we're going to be taking, and we can do some hand motions with this too. A small word, and we're putting the two small words together to form one big word. Okay, so I'll do the small word, big word, and then it'll be your turn. All right, here we go. Gold, fish, goldfish. Your turn. Did you say gold, fish, goldfish? That's how you do it. Okay, next word, star, fish, starfish. Your turn. Super. Cat, fish, catfish. Your turn. Okay, final pair. Word, big word. Shell, fish, shellfish. Your turn. Excellent. So we had gold, fish, goldfish. Star, fish, starfish. Cat, fish, catfish. Shell, fish, shellfish. Wow, you are on your way to reading success. I can hear it all the way from your house. Activity 4, and we'll call it a day. This is our final sound that we hear. So remember, words have letters, letters have sounds. We're going to be thinking about the last sound that we hear in a word. I'll say the sound, you repeat. I'll say the word that ends with that sound, you repeat. Ready? Okay, here we go. T. Hot. Great. T. Night. Good. T. Wet. Good. 2 more. We can do this. T. Dot. Great job. Last one. T. Sit. Did you hear that t at the end? These were the words that ended with t. We had hot, t, night, t, wet, t, dot, t, and finally sit. Another great session. You are on your way to reading success, I can tell. Keep working hard on it. Kiss your brain. Pat yourself on the back. Round of applause. Excellent. All right, today was our Tuesday session, or day 2. Tomorrow, join me. Wednesday or day 3. It's important to do all 5 sessions. They're so easy anyway. Why would anyone not do these? You're on your way to reading wonders. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. As always, keep listening for sounds. Maybe you can practice doing these activities with mom, dad, grandma, your dog, whoever's around. Look in the mirror and do them. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, have a good one.